featuring my man that's in the spot right now, my homeboy ChaRon.
Yeah.
What is really good,
what's
family?
Good? What's good, bro?
Hey, man, it's good to finally get you on the show.
I'm honored. I told him I actually got on my knees and like did like the up and down.
Someone
Crazy
asked me how long I've been doing the show, and I was like 3 years now. So I feel like I touched on a lot of people in Pittsburgh, but you know, for some reason we just haven't, crossed paths on the radio. You know, it is what it is. But you know, now we got the show smacking,
right?
We got the radio smacking, right. And we make sure that when we do it right. Yeah, so now we hitting them with jabs and uppercuts all day. You know what I mean?
No doubt, perfect timing, yo. I've been up here like a couple times, but it's been like different people's shows, so it feels good to see your thing.
No doubt. I definitely appreciate
it. It's been we known each other the whole time I've been on the radio.
Right.
You know what I mean? From B and being at the studio, you know what I mean, in Highland Park and all that.
Yeah.
You know? So shout out to Self-Made for making the connection.
No doubt.
And we did, that New Year's though. We was crazy. Boy, it was crazy off the Henny.
Yeah.
We was at Blackberry Studios just getting it in for the New Year a couple years ago.
Yeah.
I was there.
So it's been a long time coming.
It's been a minute.
You know what I mean? So how's things been, man? Like, it's been a minute since, the Art of Life, and that was such a huge record. I bought it like 3 or 4 times to get it stolen every time, you know what I mean? Because cats just heard it and they would go crazy for it, you know what I mean? So I finally got smart and just put it on my computer, and every time they steal it, I just, burn another one, you know what I mean?
Nah, it's been
but that's how it goes, you know what I'm saying?
Thiefing ass cats, you know what I mean? But so how's things been? You know what I mean?
Everything been good, man. I really just went on the road for a minute and just done a couple of things like within the state, and was really like pushing that album and getting it out to as many people as I could. You know what I'm saying? That was in my hands because I don't have like a team like I need. But we worked it pretty well, man. Went to Philly, did a couple of shows, network, met up with a lot of good people, man, and then I just kind of like, we already had this album going on, an album that's about to come out in a couple months, the official. We already was working on this, but I kind of like stepped back from it and went to Africa and just dealt with some personal, some personal vibes, man. Get everything, right.
No doubt.
Went to Africa, just was traveling, went to Canada, just not even on the music, just on some experience in life.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To better the music and then better the man who makes the music. You know what I'm saying? So basically, like, that's
adding depth to the man.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So I did that, came back, got back on the grind, you know what I'm saying, as far as like polishing everything, got with Huggy, got with Diesel, made sure the production was cool.
Right.
Yeah.
Huggy and Diesel, you got 2 major.
Yeah, I'm blessed, man, I'm blessed. Grateful for that. And so basically, man, what we dealing with now is it's in the mastering, and I'm just, at the same time, I'm trying to see how I'm gonna put this out and promote it, because it's just a different game than when I was coming out.
I was just gonna ask, you know what I mean, going from the last CD to this CD, what are some of the things that you feel are different in the game as far as how you have to put it out there?
It's just packaging it, a lot differently, and getting a little more in tune with the online thing, the internet and the DJs online and things like that. Because I don't know, man, I'm just old school. I still like the CD. I still like reading through the book.
I like buying the actual magazine and reading it. I like buying the hard copy of the CD with, ain't nothing like cracking the shrink wrap and pulling out the insert and reading, who produced what tracks and their thank yous while you're listening to it for the first time.
Right.
That's how I feel you should experience music, but
what sucks
I'm
is that,
conventional
these
with it.
days you have to go there. And I think I'm like learning it, just watching people. I mean, whether you like it or not, if you don't like to do it, you're going to have to find somebody that does.
True.
And you're just going to have to put them on your squad like this is your job.
True.
That's what I had to do. Yeah. I mean, it's hard. It's time consuming to be online, to have that online presence, like what you need to succeed.
Right.
I mean, the online is crucial.
I don't sleep.
It's crazy,
online.
whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
I mean, we can still do so much in the streets, and it's beautiful to see that.
Right.
But, like, the truth is, you have to become viral. If you really, I think...
Because you can literally touch millions with the click of a button. You know what I mean? If the people are looking...
You have to go there.
Right. If the people are looking at the place where you're putting your product, then you can touch so many people.
Oh, without a doubt. Without a doubt.
With a click of a button.
Yeah,
right,
literally.
Right. And I see how much love is like overseas, and you know, because I did some work with some Philly artists some years back. Juju Mob, Chief Kamachi, Reef the Lost Cause.
Yeah,
so these cats is touring Germany and touring Greece and all these things, and it's like I'm stuck in Pittsburgh, you know, which is good for the recording process. But like, what venue haven't we rocked yet?
Right.
What, you know what I'm saying? What arena haven't we?
Pick one we've done it.
Right,
you know what I
right.
mean?
So it's kind of like getting old, but at the same time, it's a lovely base, man. And I'm from here, so it feels good to see the hits come out.
I mean,
but
cats ask me, you know, all the time, like, you know, like, what haven't you done in Pittsburgh? You know what I mean? Like, don't you get frustrated feeling like you're at the same level? And it's like, to me, I don't stay at the same level because my music is getting better.
Yeah.
And, you know, if I was just like, oh, I'm frustrated, what am I going to do? Stop?
Right.
Then I would be just like all the other bums that just quit.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's like, I work with what I have, and I feel like bringing the right people into the circle is really the best thing, because if the music's getting better and the people are constantly saying, man, you gonna go somewhere, man, you gonna do something, then really it's just a matter of time for the right people to see you, and then you're Mac Miller, Wiz Khalifa out the door. You know what I mean? So I feel that, you know, maybe the same thing with you. Like, to hear you say that you're stuck in Pittsburgh, and then me popping your CD, like, you sound like you should be touring everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but unfortunately, you know what I'm saying, sometimes the most talented cats gotta work the longest and the hardest, because in the end, that's just gonna make the music that much better.
Exactly.
Especially when a cat like you know what I'm saying, like, gets better.
Right. Right, man, I'm loving it, man. I ain't, you know what I mean? I ain't complaining. I look at success in different ways, you know. So, like, my whole thing is like, okay, I put music out on vinyl, I put it out on the album. Now, what's the next step? I put out videos, I put out a DVD with a mixtape. You know what I'm saying? Like, packaged and all that.
What else?
So it's like, so I see the success and I see the steps. So I'm not knocking it in any way, but if there's opportunities in any way, man, I'm trying to go in that direction. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to hit all avenues: internet, streets, shows, tours. You know what I mean? And we could do it, because there's
So what's your favorite, performing or being in the studio?
I would probably have to say performing, man. Definitely.
Okay. I personally like being in the studio rather than being out. Maybe it's just from doing it so much that it takes so much to do that. I could be by myself in the studio just kind of doing my thing, and it's real relaxing to be in there, and it's almost like therapy.
Yeah.
Whereas performing is kind of like
intimacy.
Yeah. But it's also because I do the management and this and that, so I'm worried about like 1,000 things at a show. Like, I could be torn in 50 directions at any second. You know what I mean?
True.
But yeah, man.
Ain't nothing like
performing
rocking,
like
especially thousands of people, man.
Yeah.
You just getting that energy. Ain't nothing like that, yeah.
Oh, definitely, definitely. But all right, so you got the joint on the way, the official.
Yeah.
And you said it's going through the final
20-something tracks
process now. You know what I mean, getting all done up and everything.
Yeah, it's getting done up, man. It's basically there. Like, the mix is crazy. I just wanted to put that final glaze on it as far as the mastering, and then we're gonna put it out.
So the joint that I have is off of the upcoming. The Sitting on Chrome dip is from the upcoming.
Yeah, that's from the upcoming.
Okay, we premiered it last week.
Oh, word.
And we about to drop it again right now.
That's what's up.
So let them know real quick, because we got to get out of here in about 4 minutes, but I definitely got to let them hear the track real quick. Let them know how they can get a hold of you online. And, tomorrow night, Z Lounge, it's going down.
I can't wait to see you
it's
live.
on.
Come out.
It's on. Y'all
Come check us out.
It's going down, Z Lounge, 2108 East Carson, in the South Side. It's going to be crazy.
You got the king in the building, you know what I'm saying? I'm just laying low, I never always come in here anyway, you know what I'm saying?
And let them know, how they can get a hold of Diesel, you know what I'm saying? He be making the hard-hitting beats that just bust you in your head, you know what I mean? Let them know how they can get a hold of you as well.
Man, y'all can always catch me on the Facebook thing, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing that a little bit, or you can just come straight downtown. We at the Diamond building, you know what I'm saying? Just get at me. Those that know to get at me, you know what I mean?
No doubt. So ChaRon, how can they get a hold of you? YouTube, whatever, Twitter, all that.
Yeah, YouTube, the Facebook, just ChaRon Don is or hands down. That's me, a Huggy. And yeah, but you going to hear the name and you going to see the new album because I'm definitely looking in all ways to like get it out. So trust me.
The official.
The official.
And you know we keep the bangers on deck here, 92.1.
Yeah.
And you know we just gonna let them go after this one. We got DJ Nuke knocking in the building. ChaRon Dawn in the building. Finally, you know what I mean, able to come through. The legendary homie. You know.